Hi Shashanka, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, can you please introduce about yourself, as a data engineer, like what are the different roles and responsibilities?
Sure. So I have around some 10 years of experience and I worked on like big data, Hadoop and Spark SQL and Python technologies. And like my roles and responsibilities will be like building the data pipeline by connecting the data to the different sources and fetch the data from there and put the data into the data lake. And from there, I'll be doing the data modeling and load the data into data mart by building the dimension tables and the fact tables. So I have also worked on like a production support using BigQuery and Unix. Yeah, and I used to build the data like a data driven applications like say I majorly worked on the ingestion layer and the processing layer. And also I was involved in building the ETL processes and also yeah worked on like different GCP services like GCS, BigQuery, Dataflow, Dataproc, and also some data visualization tools such as Power BI and Tableau for reporting and dashboard creation.
Okay. Uh, are you using single cloud or multi cloud?
I worked on like a multiple cloud, but for now we are using only single cloud, that is GCP.
Okay. Can you please tell me what are different source systems you have worked with?
So the different source system that I worked on are like MySQL, Postgres, Salesforce, Oracle, and some web application.
Okay. Yeah. Can you please tell me what are different file formats that you have worked with?
So the different file formats I worked on are like CSV, JSON, Parquet, and Ebro, and text.
Okay. Yeah. Can you please tell me in detail about what is your ETL flow or data flow? Did you understand my question?
Mm-hmm.
Did you understand my question? I want to know how your data is flowing from source to
Okay,
target.
okay,
What are
okay,
different
yeah.
intermediate stages or pipelines you are building? Okay. I want to
Sure.
understand what is your source, what is your target for each pipeline.
Okay. So basically, first we'll be getting the data from like a MySQL database, and we used storage transfer service for getting the data into the GCS, which is Google Cloud Storage, and from there we'll be using the data proc to get the to get the data from the GCS to the BigQuery staging. And also after that, we'll be using some SQL queries, or if required, any data proc for getting the data from BigQuery staging to the BigQuery target table. And after that, I'll be using some Power BI or Tableau for data visualization to create some reports or graphs for the business users.
Okay. So you are using storage transfer service to transfer the
Mhm.
data from on-premises
From
database
SQL,
to
yeah,
GCS,
GCS.
Google Cloud
Mhm.
Storage.
Yes.
And once the data is there in GCS, you are using data
Mhm.
proc to load into data proc. What you are doing
BigQuery,
using data proc? Okay.
BigQuery staging.
Okay. So okay, you are using data proc to load the data from Google Cloud Storage to stage tables. Yeah. After
Yes.
that.
After that, I'll be using the SQL queries for getting it to from staging to the BigQuery target table.
Okay. Okay. So you are just doing some inserts and whatever it may be as per the business logic to insert into
Mhm.
target, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Do you know BigQuery architecture?
No.
Okay. Can you please tell me what is, partition key in BigQuery?
Um, Partition key is like with what um, with which if suppose we have given a row a record as a not record if suppose a city has partition key, then the partitioning is done based on the like columnar manner. Mm.
Last time only we discussed it, right? Two, three times. రోజు కొత్త. I mean, partition, the name itself says, the data will be partitioned based on that column
Partition
data.
is
That's it.
based on the
Simple.
yeah.
Partition key, yeah, whatever example you said, that's right. See, for example, if you
Mm.
define, city as the partition key,
Partition key,
yeah,
it
the
will be
data will
partitioned
be
with the city.
partitioned based on that, city value. For example,
Yeah.
Hyderabad, all Hyderabad data in one partition. Bangalore, all Bangalore data in another partition. Okay, and Mumbai, all Mumbai data. So, if the city has some 10 cities, that city field has 10 values, then based on each value, the data is partitioned, right?
Yes.
Table is partitioned and stored, okay, based
Yeah.
on the partitioning key. Like that, you can tell.
Yeah.
Can you please tell me what is partitioning key?
The table is partitioned like with the partition key.
Yeah, or yeah, you can say like that. Okay. And, while storing, the table is stored, okay, based on the partitioning key column,
Yeah.
or it is partitioned and then stored, okay, on the disk. So, okay, what is the advantage of that?
Basically, it saves the memory, and also whenever whenever we want to like run a query like to search for particular city or particular date, it will just go into that partition and it will fetch the result. So it saves time and effort of the query.
I think you should put, clear focus. Okay. See, I'll tell you. What is advantage is whatever you said is right, nothing wrong. But the terms and, how
Mhm.
do we how do we present is important. Okay, when we query based on partitioning column, because the table is already stored in a partitioned way, means for example, if you take city, the data is already splitted and stored at the disk level city wise, so it will directly go to that partition and get the data. So basically there is no, it avoids full table scans. I mean, you need to tell these terms. It
Okay.
improves performance. Yeah, how does it improves performance? What happens in BigQuery when you done partitioning? Partitioning is, it stores it first of all it splits the data based on the partitioning column and stores like small partitions on the
Mhm.
storage. Okay. So when you query based on partitioning column, it will go to that particular piece, the storage piece or disk space where it's stored. It will get the data. It's nothing to do with other partitions actually. Actually, that is the problem with even other databases and data warehouses. Actually, this splitting is there only in BigQuery. Okay, the whole table, it doesn't matter how big table, based because of this partitioning, it is already splitted at the disk level. So you don't even touch the other partitions. So actually it will avoid full table scans actually. Okay. It doesn't matter how big your table is. If you define partitioning and if you are querying on that partitioning, your problem solved actually. It's not going to touch the other data.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah. So partitioning, what is the use of partitioning? Yeah, because when we, so you should answer like this. Because
Yeah, okay. It avoids the full scan of the table because it will directly going to the partition where it can fetch the result quickly.
yeah, that's right. If you want to tell full answer, whenever we define partitioning key, okay, it splits the data and stores each partition on the disk. So whenever we query filter based on the partitioning key, it will directly go to that partition and get the data. So it's not going to scan the entire table. So thus it avoids, full table scans and improves performance. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You got it?
Yes.
Yeah. Next. Okay. Then the next question he will ask is, can you please tell me what is cluster keys in BigQuery?
Yeah, the cluster keys are like it will sort within the partition with respect to the cluster key.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. That means till now the data is partitioned based on partitioning key. But the
Mm.
partitioning column data itself, let's say 1 TB. Let's say there are, 20 TB table. Okay.
Mhm.
And each partitioning is 1 TB. Then the scanning that partition again itself is again big, right? For example, let's say you have India data, okay, 20 TB table, and you have 20 cities, and each city data itself 1 TB. But within that, you are not going to want, entire Hyderabad data. Within that, you have many other filters, right? Within Hyderabad, you want so and so zip code or so and so. Some other filters also you are applying within that city.
Yeah.
So at that time, if your data is sorted internally, that will even further improve the performance. Means it's not going to scan that 1 TB also. Clear? So basically,
Yeah.
clustering key means when we define cluster key, it sorts the data based on the cluster keys, so that it will directly fetch the data based on the whenever we queried on the cluster key columns. Okay. So for example, you see the same example. We have partitioning based on city. Okay.
Mhm.
Later on, we have clustering based on zip code. Okay, zip code. So within each city, it will sort based on the zip code. Okay. So now your query is, I want all the citizens data who belongs to Hyderabad and who belong to particular zip codes like 572 and 581. Then select
Mhm.
start from customers where city equals to Hyderabad and zip code in 572 and 581. So it will directly go to that because now it's sorted now. Although Hyderabad has 1 TB data, it's sorted, so it directly go to that records and it will get those two records. I mean, the records belong to that zip code. For example, you see in Excel sheet you have 1 TB data, okay, and it's not sorted. Why 1 TB? In Excel sheet you have some 200 or let's say you have 2 lakh records. If it is not sorted, can you identify the records if it is not sorted?
No.
Because one will be there up, one will be there down, right? If it is not sorted, we can't even identify anything. Yes or
Yes.
no? If it is sorted means you can easily go because you will go in ascending or descending order, ABC, all right? Or you can easily know if it is, some, or even if it is number, 5 lakh, directly go to 5 lakh series and find that number. If it is sorted, right? If it's
Yeah.
not sorted, no, I mean, it's not so easy because you have to see each and every record where is this 5 lakh 81 is there, because it can be there at top or down or bottom or anywhere if it is not sorted. If it is
Yes.
sorted, it will be there in 5 lakh series only, right? So that is the clustering keys. Okay, when we define cluster key, okay, so it is not going to scan entire partition also. Okay, it will directly go to that particular, because it's already sorted based on the cluster key, so it goes there and fetches the data. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is further improvement on top of partitioning keys within BigQuery. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So clustering keys and partition keys are very very important. Okay. And of course, definitely they will ask BigQuery architecture. Okay. So we need to
Mm.
know. how the BigQuery architecture is. Okay. So yeah, next, yeah, we are using data prop, right? Data prop.
Mhm.
Yeah. Why, like, what is a data prop? The
Like
one, yeah,
like using PySpark or Python
yeah. What we are doing. Data prop means actually data processing.
processing.
Yeah.
Processing, yeah,
So
data
what it will do
processing.
is, we do all the transformation, all the data logic. Okay. We
Mhm.
do using PySpark. Okay. So the data loading thing, whatever the ETL tools will do in case we are using ETL or queries, or even query spot, whatever we are trying to do, insert, update, everything we will do using data prop.
Mhm.
Okay. So data prop
Okay.
will uses PySpark. Basically, all processing will be done using PySpark. That's it. Okay. Reading file from S3 or GCS. Yeah. Reading file from GCS and then processing for deleting duplicates or identifying null values, filtering, and then loading into target table. All these things will be done using PySpark, and you load it
Okay.
into. We will load it into target table, BigQuery target table. Okay. So yeah, definitely if you are working with BigQuery, yeah, they may ask some questions about PySpark. Okay, like how do you identify duplicate records? Because for everything, like in SQL, distinct, group by, joins, they all is possible in PySpark also, like rank, row number.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so everything is possible using PySpark. Okay, so if you say we use data prop means we must be able to answer them. Generally, they will ask how do you read file from GCS, and yeah, that's, can you please show me, like that they will ask. Okay, I have file in my GCS. Okay,
Mhm.
I want to read it. Okay, and see the data. How do you write a PySpark script? I mean, I have seen in multiple interviews, same like whether he worked or not, just to identify whether he is a fake or genuine. If he knows how to read file from, how to read a file which is there in GCS, means he knows. Then uh, filtering data for example, where city equals to Hyderabad. That also we can
Mhm.
write using PySpark. If he knows, that's it. He is done. Okay. The next part he will check is his SQL knowledge, because whatever we are doing in PySpark is also whatever we are doing in SQL. Okay.
Okay.
So if you know SQL, we are good actually. In fact, we must know SQL.
Mhm.
Okay. So then he will ask same thing. Okay, I have city. I have citizens table. I want to know all the employees from Hyderabad. Okay, who are from zip code 5 lakh 81 and 5 lakh 72. How do you write a query? Can you please tell me how do you write a query?
What?
Can you share the notepad and tell me? I'll tell you
Yeah.
the
Sure.
query. You can write it. Simple query. My query is I have a table citizens.
Mhm.
Yeah, write a query. Okay, write a query to get the citizens details. To get the citizens detail from Hyderabad
Mhm.
city. From Hyderabad city, who live in
Mhm.
who live in zip code 5 lakh 81 and 5 lakh 72. 5 lakh 81 is high tech city. Okay, and
And
5
file.
lakh 72.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, my table name is citizens. Okay, I have already given. Write a query to get the citizens details from Hyderabad city who live in zip code 581 and 5 lakhs. Yeah, table name is citizens. You can take that. Okay,
Okay.
table name is
Column is
city.
Hyderabad, right?
I mean, column is city. You see,
Okay, city exactly is
in
Hyderabad.
citizens table, you will have citizen, like
Okay.
citizenship ID. Citizen first name, last name. His city and zip code. All these things will be there. So I'm just telling table name is citizens, and
Yeah.
his city. Okay, city is another field. Zip code is another field. So those are all different fields. And citizenship, first name, last name, everything will be there. Okay.
Mm. Hyderabad. Oh, it's not range, right? Can you check this?
Okay, select start from citizens where city equals to Hyderabad and zip code equals to 581 or 572. Okay, I mean, are you done or do you want to check once?
Uh, yeah, I'm done.
Okay, anyway, I know you're not that much good in SQL, so yeah, yeah, it has some syntax errors and
Yeah,
some query also wrong actually. Okay, you can try it and find out what is the issue.
fine. So,
Okay, if you can fix this issue, at least I will understand that or you have some knowledge of SQL. Yeah, it has very good issue actually. Okay,
mhm.
tomorrow can you just make the
Yeah,
working query and show me when you come
yeah,
tomorrow?
yeah.
Hmm? Yeah, I mean your intention I got it, but this query is not going to work actually. It will give some error.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, you can work in any database. Okay, that will work. Hmm?
yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, fine. So the next question. Yeah, what are different types of joins?
The different types of joins are left join, right join, full outer, and inner join and self join.
Okay. Can you please tell me which joins are most widely used in real time or which joins you have most widely used?
I've used mostly in my projects like left outer join and inner join.
Okay. What is the difference between them?
Like a left outer join is like it will get the records from the left table, all the records from the left table and only the matching records from the right table. And whereas inner join, it will get all the records based on the matching records from both the tables.
Yeah. Can you share your screen?
Mhm.
Yeah. Second question.
Mhm.
I have one table. Okay, table T1, put table T1.
Okay.
It has one column C1.
Okay.
I mean, put C1 in the bracket. T1 of C1 means table T1, column C1 is the column.
Okay.
Yeah, enter the values under C1. Okay, C1 has the following values.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 1, 2, 3. I mean, down one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm.
Yeah. Second, I have another table T2, column C. Table T2. Okay, column C2.
Okay.
Okay, and under C2 I have 1, 1, 2, 2. 1, 1, 2, 2. 3.
Mm.
Yeah, I want to know what is my inner join result and what is my outer join, left outer join result. Write a query to find the inner join output as well as left outer join output.
Okay.
Yeah, can you write it?
Now?
I mean, you can give the output to me. I mean, your expected output.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is entry, right?
Mm.
Yeah, so if you, in the entry, whatever you answer, you just give it to me. Let me know once you are done.
Yeah.
Time is going.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you check please?
Okay. So energy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. You give okay. So left out line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. Okay. Anyway, it's wrong. Okay. So you can also run this query and tell me. Okay, what is the
Okay.
output you get? Okay. So if you run inner join and left outer join. Actually, okay. Do you know how to write a query? Inner join for between these two tables? Right.
Yeah.
Right. Select C1 dot star from C1 dot star from C1 inner join C2. Yeah, T1, yeah, T1 inner join T2 on T1.C1 equals to T2.C2. Yeah, here you see select not C1 dot star, it's T1 dot star. I mean first one in the select
Okay.
yeah, T1 dot star. Okay, select T1 dot star from T1 inner join T2 on T1 dot C1 equals to T. Yeah, this will give inner join result. Okay. Similarly, left outer join query you take. Same, select T1 dot star from T1 left join T2. Same on T1 dot C1 equals to T2. You can write these two queries and observe the output and let me know. Okay. Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, can you please tell me what is the difference between left join and left outer join?
Both are same. So left join is also known as left outer join.
Okay, fine. My next question. Can you please tell me what is view?
Sorry, view.
Yeah, view. What is view?
Uh,
Just say yes or no. If you know something, tell something. Otherwise, say I don't know. I'll ask some two, three questions.
I am not sure about my answer.
Okay. Can you tell me what is materialized view?
No.
Okay. So next. Yeah, next question is generally if you tell what is view and materialized view, next question is why do we use views and why do we use materialized views? Generally we ask that because after loading data into Snowflake or BigQuery, we build the views actually.
Okay.
Okay, and those views will be exposed to reporting like for any BI tool like Power BI, Tableau, or any BI tool. Okay, so the reporting tools will use only views, not the main tables. Okay, so
Yeah.
okay, shall I tell them or you will
I,
already
I'll
yeah,
I'll
because
go through that
yeah, we
one.
already discussed it. You just need to frame your
Yeah.
sentences and tell me. Okay, what is view and what is materialized view? I mean, not only in Snowflake, in BigQuery also. These
Okay.
will be
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
in everywhere. Snowflake, BigQuery, Redshift, everywhere they are there. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, sure. So, have you done any time testing?
Yeah. So sometimes when we build our pipelines, so we do test in, as a kind of unit testing.
Okay. What are different types of issues you have faced during your development?
Sometimes we face issue with the with the data, getting some null values or any truncated values or any duplicates.
Okay. First one is null value, second one truncated, third one duplicate. Okay. What do you fix if it is in null values are coming?
So we will write the query to take the values which are not null. So it will take the data or the records which are having the values but not any null values.
Okay. What if it is data is truncating? How do you address that?
So if the data is truncated, then we will increase the character size so that it will not get truncated and it will display the full record.
Where you will increase?
while processing.
Okay. Actually, can you please tell me where are you getting this error? I know you don't have clarity, but we discussed this already. Source or target? Where are you getting? Can you explain with example? Where are your data is getting truncated? Is it source or is it in the target or is it in the process or during the process? Can you explain with example?
Yeah, during the process.
Can you explain with example so that I can understand better what you are saying? No? Or
Mm.
can you repeat me what is the example I gave for data truncation issues? Do you remember?
Like if it is, yeah, I do remember. Like if my full name is Shashanka, but it is taking only my first 6 letters, then it is a truncation issue.
Yeah. Can you explain the way how I explained this same example? Didn't remember?
Mm.
Hmm? Okay, fine. So let's say from source, you are getting Shashanka, Shanka. From source, you are getting full name. Okay. But in the target, you are finding Shan, Shashank.
Okay.
Ka is missing. From source, you are getting Shanka, Shashanka. But in the target, if you see after the load, you are seeing Shan. Ka is missing. So that is called truncation. That is getting truncated means that is got truncation example. Means last two characters are missing
Target.
in the target.
Okay, yeah.
So on analysis, you found that in the source it has character of 8, but in the target it has character of 6. In the source you have character of 8, so you found Shashanka 8 characters. Yes, you are getting the data. But in the target you have character of 6, so it is only taking 6 characters. Shan. Yeah, 7 characters it's taking. I mean,
Yeah.
okay. So that means if it should be defined as character of 7 to take 7 characters. Okay, source should be character of how many Shashanka? 9 characters your name has, right? Yeah, source it should be character of 9, then only it will take 9 characters Shashanka. In the target it
Okay.
has only 7, so it is coming Shan, 7 characters, so 2 characters are missing. Okay. So on
Yeah.
analysis, we found that source is character of 9 and target is character of 7. So that's the last two characters are missing. So on seeing this error, you identified this and you have updated your target DDL from Shashanka,
Yeah.
which is character of 7 to character of 9. And you have reloaded your data and it could able to load the data properly. Do you remember? I discussed this same.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you remember or still you will forget?
I will remember.
Yeah, because at least one issue we should explain clearly.
Okay.
Okay, because yeah, all these issues will repeat. Another issue is, first is getting, null values. Second one, data truncation errors. And any other issue that I said, do you
Duplicate
remember?
value.
Yeah, duplicate value. Okay. Do you remember numeric overflow error?
No, I didn't remember.
Numeric overflow error. In case of characters, it will truncate, but in case of
Okay.
integer
Okay.
values,
Okay.
you remember?
Mm-hmm.
For example, source you are getting begin.
Okay.
Target is defined as integer. It cannot begin means it's more than 10 digits or which is more than integer capacity.
Yeah.
Okay. So from source it's coming, but in target it's defined as integer, so it's not able to accommodate that number in the integer length.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you will get numerical overflow error. So what is the solution for that?
Um, to define the like a data type as big integer in the target
Yeah,
table
that's
as well.
right. Yeah, we need to make the target data type as the big int. Then only it can accommodate the incoming value, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So another issue, let's say you're getting duplicates from the source.
Mhm.
So do you load the same duplicates in the target? Yeah. In fact, duplicate issue means that one only. I'm loading duplicates also into the target.
Mhm.
Okay. So how do you avoid it? Okay, you found
I'll write
duplicates in the
queries.
target. So how do you avoid them?
I'll write the queries to remove the duplicate.
Yeah, there are two ways to do it. Actually, you need to modify your pipeline to process only unique records.
Okay.
Okay. And the other one is deleting duplicates once the data is loaded. I mean, you can do either way. But the best way
Okay.
is the process in such a way that,
Pipeline.
yeah, the build the
Okay.
pipeline in
Unique
such a way
value.
that you don't load the duplicates. That is the first
Okay.
thing. I mean, there you can put, distinct in your query itself. Okay. I mean, you
Yeah.
will write some population query, right? The query itself you can add distinct so that it will take only unique records to load
Yeah.
it into target. Okay. So, yeah. So, I mean, if you add distinct what, it will select only unique records for that set of, combination of the rows
Yeah.
for those columns. So, it will load it into target. Let's say after loading into target, okay, the IDs or some records became duplicate because there is no duplicates in the current data, but target will have history also, right? Means previous data.
Okay.
So when after loading into target, there will be some duplicates. Those duplicates we need to delete after loading into target table. I mean, provided if they don't want to maintain history. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, some people want to maintain history because that is previous state of that record. So now whatever is loaded today, that is current record, right? You got me? You see, for example, your customer ID came today also. Earlier record will show earlier transaction, previous transaction, but today's record will show current day transaction. So both should be there, right? Especially if you take
Okay.
bank transaction. Just because you loaded today's transaction, it doesn't mean that you will delete previous day transaction. No, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So, based on the table, how they are maintaining, if their requirement is to delete, we will be deleting. Okay. If their requirement is to, keep both the transactions, why both, all the transactions we need to keep, we will keep it. That's it. Okay. But if it is to delete, then of course we can delete also. Okay.
Yeah.
Generally, duplicate refers to same record duplicated two times, right? Same. Okay, customer ID in first name, last name, phone number, only these fields are there, and these fields are repeating two times. Then what is the use of maintaining same record two copies? No use, right?
Yeah.
So at that time we delete duplicates. Okay, you can find this query also. How do you delete duplicate records from a table in BigQuery?
Okay.
And you can show me tomorrow.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. So do you have any questions?
No, I'm good.
Okay then. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.